This is Chris Jenkins with CharlotteVibe.com at Bank of America Stadium. And before I get started, I want to invite you guys, if you're watching this, you're a Panthers fan, which hopefully you are because this is Panthers Talk, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the video, share it with other people. I'm trying to reach my goal of 2,000 subscribers. So you sharing the word will help me get to that goal. But let's go ahead and talk about the Carolina Panthers today, which had a packed house of media today in the locker room as everyone was eager to hear from players and coaches about the Kelvin Benjamin move. And it was certainly a different mood in that locker room today, a lot more somber. You had a few guys that didn't speak, such as Greg Olsen, which I can't say that's too big of a deal because Greg does pick his one day. But Devin Funches said, nah, he's not going to speak today. He's going to speak tomorrow. And what was interesting is that even before the players got out of the locker room today, Devin had posted another video with him and Kelvin on the team. So you think it's a few guys that this is really hitting hard. Cam Newton, there was speculation that he would not attend his press conference today because we didn't see him in the locker room. But he did come in. He kind of came in, seemed a little down about things. And actually, when speaking to him about the changes that have been going on, he said that, you know what, to sum it up, this is me summing up what Cam Newton said. Nobody cares about how I feel. Atlanta doesn't care that Kelvin's gone. We just have to play. We have to focus on what's ahead. It's a business, and whether you like it or not, that's what we have to do. I have my personal moment later, but right now, nobody cares, and I just got to focus on football, and the rest of this team has to focus on football. So that's something that I think is a common theme that, these guys know it's a business, right? So you got to focus on the business. So let's talk about the effects. Actually, before we talk about the effects, I'm going to let you guys hear what some of the players said about Kelvin.
Being here for 3 years with Kelvin, we really have gotten, to know him as a brother. We spend more time in here and off the field than we actually do in games. So we really, get to know each other, family. He's basically family to us. And, I wish him the best no matter where he's at, no matter who he's playing for. Yeah, it was surprising. I think everybody was surprised. But, stuff like that, it reminds you that this is a business and, anything can happen.
It was great, me and KB had a bunch of good times, a bunch of fun times. Yeah, it's going to be great. We're going to miss him, just the moments we had, the fun, out there working on the field. But, we just got to move on and, we got to look forward to the game and in preparation for this week.
What did you learn from him while he was here?
Oh, I definitely learned a lot, just have that dog attitude, when it's game time, when it's practice time, go out there and just, you see the ball, go get it, and then make plays after. He kept emphasizing me, you young, but you still learning, you getting better every day. So by him just telling me that every day, it kept pushing me along with all the other receivers.
I mean, I know him as a person, thought he was a good person, hard player, tough competitor. I know this is not the end of his career. He's going to go Buffalo and he's going to do a good job. It's real, it's a production-based league. If you got to produce, and if you're not, you can be gone one day.
So let's talk about how this impacts the team. Yesterday when this happened, I went live on Periscope. If you're not following me on there, do so. But I went live on Periscope, and I kind of on a whim, I said, you know what? This gives other guys a lot more opportunities. We're going to see a lot more passes to Christian McCaffrey. We'll see Curtis Samuels. I hadn't put much thought into that at the time that I said that, but Rivera spoke about it, and the Panthers staff had wrote about it last night, that this actually does give those other guys an opportunity for more time. And Rivera specifically said that today, that it gives the younger guys, Shepard, Demir Burrow, who could be coming back soon, and Clay, some more opportunities to be on the field. And even more so, strategically wise, what he feels that happens is you no longer have a case where you have a guy, and when you see him come on the field and you know what it's going to be. You know it's going to be a reverse. You know it's going to be a 9 route, because that's the only time that guy comes out on the field. Now, when you have this guy that has more reps, he's run digs, he's run fades, he's run posts, you don't know what he's going to do. And it should keep the defense on their heels and on their toes, and should open up the team from having having so many men in the box, which should, in turn, open up the run game. I know some people say this is a way to force Mike Shula to use some of his other assets, and I kind of agree. It's a strange way to do so, but nevertheless, I'm here just to report to you guys what I'm seeing. And lastly, I will end with the injury report. So let me tell you guys what we had today, and this of course may change throughout the week, but we had Ryan Khalil, Kyle Love, Julius Peppers, Trey Turner, Fazio Whitaker did not participate in practice today. And then we had Thomas Davis, Cam Newton, Jonathan Stewart, and John Theos, limited participation in practice. And lastly, full participation in practice, we had Alex Arma back as well as Graham Gano, even though I thought Coach said something during the presser about Gano having a little bug. So that wraps it up. A lot of stuff that I know I went through today. I appreciate you guys watching to the end. If you have any questions or anything I did not address, just hit me up on any social media. Everything is at Charlotte Vibe. It's Chris Jenkins. Thank you all so much for watching.